Okay, let's get this video started with video sync cut. There we go. Now, this video is going to be a little different. I mean, I'm just going to be playing on joke maps because, well, I don't really think I can play seriously while discussing some of these things. But the name of the video is Weapon Expectations. Totally not a rip-off of Soundsmith's Weapon Stereotype series. Totally not. In that I will never ever show footage of the weapon being used. Although, neither did he. There will be no editing in this one, so you can say it's not a rip-off on that front. But yeah, it is inspired by him. You know, I've been watching them, and you find him actually quite entertaining, because he's not like this super try-hard, despite the fact he wears like try-hard hair. But, so, general things. Gonna go over a few general expectations first. You see a gibbous, you just expect them to be bad no matter what weapon they're using. You see a pyrovision with nothing else, or a gibbous, you'd expect them to be awful. Gibbous is the exception, is if it's painted. Even then, you still don't expect particularly good from them. Any stock weapon that's reskinned. When I say reskinned, I mean like paint jobs, gold, or bot killer. Any of those you expect to be a bit better than default than stock, and that's about it for general expectations. So let's get started with everyone's favourite class, the Scooty Booty Man. Oh wait, no, he's not everyone's favourite class. He's just that asshole that like assholes tend to get gravitated to. So yes, we'll start with this asshole. No one likes scouts. Everyone hates scout mains. But scout. Okay, stock is a scout stock shot scattergun. Not this thing. Oh wait, you lose all your boost. But sorry. You expect a stock scattergun scout to be... You can't expect anything specific of them. Some of them are fucking gods who never miss a single shotgun shot. Some of them can't hit the broadside of a barn. You can't expect anything from... Refer to general rule. Because they really are that unpredictable. The... baby faces. No one using this will be playing seriously. It's just no one, because it's been nerfed so... It's one of those weapons that's been nerfed so hard. Most people playing this are probably trying to relive days, and are just trying to go, and are just doing gotta go fast, insert Sonic the Hedgehog theme here. So, no one will be playing seriously with this thing. It's just not. Backscatter is a scout who thinks himself a bit of a flanker. They're probably gonna miss every shot, but sometimes their weapon's extreme spread actually helps them hit shots, because shots they would otherwise miss, the wider spread on it would probably hit. They don't really go expecting many backstabs from them, though. Oh, I'll let the Devo Knights have a fight, because I can't hit anything anyway, so... But... don't go expecting many back shots from them, they're just not gonna. They're a scout who thinks himself a bit of a flanker, or they just don't want to use stock for assorted reasons. Don't expect much from them. Soda Popper. Anyone using that is probably either so used to it from the days when it used to be good that they can't get used to a scattergun that goes like this. They can't get used to this weird reloading thing. And there goes my entire boost, because like a rocket sort of off-hit me, but they can't get used to that. They just can't get used to it, so they stuck with a Soda Popper because it's not the force of nature, and the force of nature does handle a bit weirdly. But, they're probably just stuck with it because that's what they've always used, and, well, it's kind of useless now, but they still use it because, well, they're just so used to it. Don't expect particularly great things from them. That they're probably never going to be bounced. Before you used to say that the last version of it, the one that was actually good, you'd expect them to be bouncing all over the place. You would just expect the scout to appear, a Soda Pop scout just appear from nowhere. You would never know where to expect them from. But yeah, Force of Nature typically is a skunts weapon. I'm not gonna deny they're either ridiculously bad or this asshole who just will go around killing friendlies. That's it with the Force of Nature. No one uses it for like its intended purpose of heavy knockback. Okay, Scout secondaries. AKA these things that most people forget the Scout has, because most people, like, Scout only has a shotgun thing. But, stock pistol, there are the same rule with most stock weapons, it's just you can't judge them by it. You can't judge them. Babyface, this thing, pocket pistol, I think, yeah, pocket pistol, that's what it's called. Pre-boy pocket pistol. This thing is very much a Scout that just does not, who probably isn't trying to be an asshole. You know the one who will have like 1 health missing and run through this big health pack when there's a teammate who's like got 1 health left next to him. You know, that Scout. You know the one. I think he's the capper. It's Hightower. You know the. A fat scoot. And a floggy! And I get the well-justified random crit on that guy. But this pretty boy Scout is probably trying to survive. And probably isn't trying to be this asshole who takes every health kit. You know, not gonna be great, I mean, but they're not gonna be awful either. They're not gonna be the worst Scout. They're not gonna be an asshole, at least. You know, they're typically not going to be as much of an asshole. Don't know why, but that's just what I expect from these. Probably coloured by personal bias. Pretty much any weapon I use regularly is probably going to be coloured by personal bias. Look, so, Winger. I can't expect anything from it because I never see them. Like, ever. I hear them all. I hear the Winger a load. It's one of those things I just hear a lot of. Oh. Ow. But, you know, I don't expect anything from the Winger because I never know anyone to actually use it. It's just that thing that I just expect to hear it and that's it. I never expect to actually see anyone using it or get any kills with it or even jumping high because of it. It's just... I just don't know what's up with the Winger. It's weird. It's just that weird thing that I just don't know what's going on with it. You know, I just don't know what to expect with it because, well, I never see him. Simple. So, next one. The Cleaver. You used to expect to see this with the Sandman constantly getting Cleaver crits. That's no longer the case because they nerfed the living shit out of that, so... Anyone who's using the Cleaver is probably trying to relive the old days and have probably actually pretty good aim with the thing. Or they just really hate the pistol. And again, Cleaver Scouts, you expect them to hit you from quite a distance and just annoy. Don't always expect to be killed by it, just expect it to hit you and be a huge annoyance. It's just one of those things. It's just one of those annoyances. Criticola is a Scout who usually thinks they're hot shit. They're usually not. Criticola Scouts are usually pretty terrible. But a lot of the time, they think they're really, really hot shit. For some reason. I don't know why, they just do. I guess it's one of those things that it looks like a straight damage upgrade, and it kind of isn't. And they just sort of love it for that reason. Bonk Scouts are little bitches, they just run away from everything. Yeah, you know this Scout's scared because he's running away from the fish Scout. But, yep, so Criticola, just for people who think they're hot shit but usually aren't. Bonk, for little bitches who like to run away from everything. And the Mad Milk is... There's 3 types of Mad Milk Scout. You either expect them to be a complete asshole, only using it to extinguish themselves. I want to be helpful like a pyro who extinguishes other teammates, which is pretty rare, and lobs it into a crowd to heal. That's it. That's really the only... you can't do much less. You normally expect the first one. So, that's Scooty Booties. Now... Oh god, they're spawn camping something royal! Ow! Huntsman Sniper. But, you know, that's really... I think that's it for Scout secondaries. Did I miss any? No, I actually have them all. You know, let's whip out the wing. Let's just see it. Yeah, let's actually use this thing and see what shit can happen with this. Let's see if we can't actually get a kill with this thing, like ever. But, you know, let's just use this for a bit. But let's just be that weird winger scout who just everyone hears but no one sees. But okay, scout melee. Only noobs use the baseball bat. That's it. That's what you expect. If you see a bat scout, just expect them to be really, really bad, because like no one uses the thing. Wow, so I got a winger kill. I am so satisfied right now. I am so satisfied right now. Generally, if they're accused of being idle, I haven't seen his name anywhere, so... But... yeah, so, generally, Bat Scout, just noob, because no one uses it. Pan Scout is going to be one of two things. They're either going to be a Scout who uses melee way too often, or they're going to be that guy who just goes around spawn whacking everyone because maximum annoyance. You know, they're going to be that Scout. Wow, that guy's bad. But, you know, they're going to be that Scout. They're either going to be one who uses melee way too often, or they're going to be this asshole who just goes around spawn whacking everyone with a pan just for maximum, like, bong, bong, bong. Fish! Let's face it, no fish scout is ever playing seriously. They are playing solely to fish. They are just going to whip this thing out and they are going to whack you with it till you die. You know, that's what a fish scout is. Sunless stick scout, honestly, the only people who use that think it's cool or are memeing. Memeing means they are doing it for a joke. That's it. That's all they are doing. You know, that's all they're doing. They're not going to be serious. They're either going to be someone who thinks it looks cool and doesn't really realise that it's a completely not a useless piece of shit, so they're going to be terrible. Or they're going to be being a joke player who's probably going to use it way too much. You're probably not going to see one. They're not common. Rapid Assassin, another joke weapon. They're probably going to be spamming a ball because that's all it can do. It's like a discount cleaver. It's like slow and crap version of the cleaver, but that's it. It really is bad. So, yeah, there's that. But that's about it, really. You know, it's just, they're going to be bad. So, what other scout melee is there? This is armed combat. Again, that's just a joke like the fish. Not that I ever see any, but it's a joke like the fish. They're not going to be playing seriously. You know, they're just going to be a joke. They're just going to be someone playing with a joke class just for fun, like me with a winger right now. Yeah, it's not going to be serious. Is there any other scout melee? Oh yeah, Fan of War is... Someone forgot to change the Manda's machine loadout, or are going to use it excessively, just as a joke. Yeah, they're either a joke, or they've just forgotten to do their Manda's machine loadout, which means they're usually competent, actually. They're just not going to be meleeing you much. Candy Cane is just someone who really, really fucking hates dying. And, yeah, that's it. with candy cane. It's just someone who doesn't like to die. You expect them to just not die as often. They're probably not good, but you don't expect them to die very often. You know, and then what's the last one? Sandman. Someone who doesn't realise how useless it is. So probably someone very bad. Typically, it's either someone trying to relive the old Cleaver days, which are usually competent with it, or they're just going to be terrible. So, oh, I'm doing it. I am so doing it. Soldier. Well, we're going to start off with stock. Could be anyone. General rule. You know, stock is just general rule. Don't expect anything specific. Oh, I see you now. Yeah, you get bison, bitch. I like people do this rocket jumping thing. I always get stuck on like every bit of scenery. But yeah, stock could be anyone. Black box is usually a soldier who knows that medics don't really exist, because they're usually shoved up a soldier main's butthole, because that's usually where you find medics. The direct hit is used by people who either think they're hot shit and are usually completely useless, hence the name direct miss, or they are the kind of people who are using it for a very specific purpose, like taking out one of these little assholes. Really? You're scared of Bison Soldier? Really? Bison Soldier? You're really scared of Bison Soldier? That's just sad. That's just sad. You're scared of Bison Soldier. Like, Bison Soldier, really? Yeah. So Black Box just doesn't want to die. Don't rely on medics. Those just either completely useless or have got it for a very specific purpose, such as taking out a sentry. Or, if you're really lucky and they got like a ton of cosmetics on them, not necessarily unusuals even, just ton of cosmetics are like higher end. They can be a complete god and constantly hit air shots, but that's really rare. You don't see that very often. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen it. It's just one of those things I wanted. I'm a Bison Soldier. Why are you firing a primary weapon at me? I'm this useless pile of shit called Bison Soldier, and you are just being an asshole. You're filling the scout's role perfectly. You know what? I can't be like awful bite. No, I have to stick with the joke. Liberty Launcher is someone who just wants to spam rockets. That's really all they are. They're normally not good, but they're not bad either. They're a bit weird, the Liberty. It's because it's such an obtuse option that they usually tend to be pretty good. Yeah, they're not this complete bag of ass like that. They're not, not a complete bag of ass like a lot of players. But they're also not amazing either. Oh my god, this thing sucks. Like, fucking hell, this... It's so bad. But yeah, they're not they tend to be pretty decent. That is always paired. You just expect them to fly up and parachute, that's all you expect them to do. Cowmangler is someone who really does not care about dealing, like getting rid of sentries, and that's really it. And there's two types of Cowmangler soldiers. There's the ones that are actually pretty good, and then there's the ones that just go outside and just do the charge shot from the balcony into the sniper zone every single time. That's it. That's it, really. No, I need to change. I'll change to another joke weapon, reserve shooter, but that's it really for the rocket. Oh yeah, there's this original. Always think themselves some sort of god. Very few of them are. Yeah, they always take soldier. Original soldiers always take soldier way too seriously. They're typically the biggest assholes you'll ever come across. Is the original soldier. Like, they don't understand this concept of fun. You know, fun is an unusual you know, fun is an alien concept to them. You know, unlike us who are having a joke duel. You know, fun is just doesn't exist or compute to original soldiers. They are just assholes. You know, that is original soldiers. They're just an asshole. Secondaries, shotgun soldiers are either noobs, someone who doesn't rocket jump like ever, or a pocketed asshole who has a medic up their butt 24/7. That's it. Reserve shooter, soldier can equip this? Usually, the only people using this are using this as a joke. I mean, especially since it's got nerfed on like Pyro and... You know, typically, the only people using this are just doing it as a joke, because there's like no other purpose for it. Really? Even with random crits, you still thought you could take on reserve shooter shot? Oh, it's a joke. Panic attack again. Why would soldier ever equip this? It's like not good for soldier. It's like I've never seen anyone equip it as a soldier, so I can't really say I expect anything from anyone who does. Actually, no, I expect them to be a wee bit clueless. You know, that's what I expect, actually, is I expect them to be a wee bit clueless. Like, they have no idea what they're doing because they've actually equipped the panic attack, which is pretty terrible. Bison, I've already explained that, that's just a joke weapon. Anyone who has the Bison will be using it excessively, and that's it. They're just using it as a joke. They don't take anything seriously. Conch soldiers, generally are pretty serious about it. Or they just really don't like the gunboats. Like, they'd rather have full health than, like, 180 health after a rocket jump. You know, Conch soldiers are generally, again, paired with black box, and are the type of soldier who just does not want to die. Which then falls under... Conch black box soldiers then fall under two categories. They're either horrifically over-aggressive, look at this fat bitch for examples of that, or they are the kind of soldier who just disappears every time they take damage. Battalion's backup, I can't expect anything from it because I've never seen anyone use it. Like, ever. Like, no joke, I've never seen anyone use it. Like, how can I expect something from something if I've never seen it? Ugh, that clipping is horrific. How did Trollers live with that? Oh yeah, I missed the rocket jumper. Only one type of soldier uses the rocket jumper, and it is the Troller. Oh, you wanna... Well, you deserve... See, he's taking the fun class seriously. But I'm gonna shotgun me an achievement item. But yeah, I missed the rocket jumper, but that is just Troller only weapon. You know, let's actually remember that let's actually spread the stereotype that whoever's doing this is just doing it as a joke. Let's spread that. But, you know, did I cover everything? Oh yeah, Buff Banner is probably someone who... is probably a soldier who takes himself a little too seriously, and is about team buffs. That, you know, they just really want to make their team win. They're not usually that great, because like there are better options. Most soldiers will... And obviously the gunboats are like the choice for soldiers that like rocket jump everywhere. You know, expect a gunboat soldier to rocket jump a little too much. And obviously man treads will just troll your loadout. The melee, shovel, noob only, no one uses it. The disciplinary action is a team player. And for some reason gets like crit, and if they do whip it out in front of an enemy, they seem to get like these ridiculously long range crit kills. Because it's got like really, really weird speed, like really long range. Katana soldier, just any soldier using that is probably just dueling with a demo man or another soldier. It's a group keep weapon. That's the only thing you expect. You don't expect them to do. That's all you expect from them. It's a group keep weapon. Ow. Speaking of asshole, did you just see that? If not, rewind the video because there was an original soldier with a lime green hat. Two signs of asshole, all in one! Seriously, I've never seen someone who wearing lime green that isn't a complete and utter asshole. You know, who takes things way too seriously. Oh look, there he goes! The original soldier. You know. You know, they really are that kind of person who's just a complete asshole. But, yeah, that's really what they are. Equalizer is going to be a noob, because it's just terrible. They see the extra damage and think, ooh, this is good! But they're not. Pan Soldier is probably going to use it excessively, and is going to just be a joke. You know, you don't really see them. No one takes them seriously, because, well, they don't. But, you know, Pan Soldier. Escape Plan is usually a soldier who wants to live, or is... There's two types. There's the one that uses it to get away, escape, like its intended purpose, weirdly. Or there's the one who uses it to, like, speed melee everyone. Yeah, if you see it whipped out and they don't run away from you, be scared. Be really afraid, because they can be a really threatening, because that speed is not insignificant. The Pain Train, just someone who really wants to push CP or payload. And Trollger. No, wait, no. Market Gardener isn't just Trollger. Market Gardener is a weird one. I'm changing class because I just can't stand it anymore. But, you know, it'll be the Pyralian that goes combo Pyro. You know, come on, let me be serious this video, am I? But, yeah, the Pain Train is just someone who really badly wants to have the objective and does not rely on their team for anything. Ow. What? I have full health! How did that kill me? How did that kill me? I don't even get how that killed me because, well... That's just weird. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do to you, asshole. Puff and Sting! I'm gonna do the old Puff and Sting on you, because I'm a Flare Pyro. So, moving on to... Oh, don't you be a spy ass. Oh, him again. I don't understand this concept of fun. You know what, speaking of fun, let's go to something really stupid. But, yeah, that's it. I think that's about it for Soldier. A lot of soldiers are... The soldiers yeah, there are some of the biggest joke classes of the lot, or the biggest assholes of the lot. You know, who just take things way too seriously. Original soldiers. But, you know, Pyro, stock... Could be anything. It could be this god of air blast, or this completely useless pile of shit who just does this everywhere. Oh, I can't fight you. You know, so stock could be anyone. This is always a combo Pyro. You don't see it anywhere else. Because it really does not. It's just like straight up worse otherwise. It used to be good, but then they decided to make... You know, like, they really crippled the combo, so it became kind of useless. You know, it's one of those things that it sort of became useless because they crucified the combos. Because it was always about... It was always about the puff and tap. That's always been what it's about. You know, it's always been a combo Pyro's weapon. Oh, that guy again. Oh, don't run away like an asshole. You're a sniper. Just speaking of which, I'll get to that eventually. Is the flare? I'll get to that eventually. Backburner is usually a Pyro who wants a little too much firepower for their own good. Well, that was not what I expected. But, you know, Backburner Pyro is usually this asshole who's just going to be, like, running around Basically, they want extra crits, and they are probably going to WM1, but don't be surprised if they turn out to actually be capable of air blasting. Boom! I bet no one saw that coming! You know, sometimes it's wise to play your stereotype. But, you know, it's... Expect Degreaser Pyros to air blast as well, add that on. They tend to air blast pretty well, because they, like... You know, years of assorted puff and stings, they're going to be pretty good at it. Oh, you want to melee battle, do you? You want to melee... Sorry, I couldn't take that serious. Because look how weak is this thing? Yeah, it mini-crits burning targets and extinguishes them. It is so useless! But, yeah, that's... And then Dragon's Fury is Pyros who really hate other Pyros and just hate everyone. It's not straight up better than a stock flamethrower. It's less brainless than WM1, but it is really powerful if used right. It's one of those things that's like insanely powerful if used right, but also insanely bad if used right. Like this thing is just insanely bad if used right. Like, this thing's just terrible. But oh, you're gonna get random crits, are you? That engineer is a spy, obviously. Oh god, it's a scout up here. Why is there a scout and a pirate? But yeah, I think that's it. Oh yeah, and the rain blow. Oh yeah, I forgot. How could I forget the flog? How could I forget the flog? Like seriously, how could I forget the flog? But the flog is a pyro who just hates everyone. Flog pyros are just... They're either doing it ironically, or they're being this complete asshole who usually ends up spawn camping you. Yeah, there's only like... That's really it for floggies. I mean, I am never going to take my button off mouse 1 while doing this. I am DWM1 Pyro. I am going to be that... I am being that stereotype. Oh great, not Dragon's Fury Pyro, it outranges me. And apparently outspeeds me. I can't catch up to a sniper, but he can catch up to me. Sounds like normal. But yeah, that's really it. That's just it, WM1, that's all you expect. They're either doing it ironically and just holding down WM1 all the time, or they are just gonna be this asshole who doesn't realise that it's the most hated thing in TF2. Sorry, it stopped firing for a moment for some reason. I'm sorry, I couldn't not. I had to actually help someone. You know what, my natural instincts kicked in, I had to extinguish. But, yeah, that's it, really, for floggies. The Stylish Shotgun Pyro could be anything. They could be either a god, or they could be completely useless. Reserve Shooters just try and relive the glory days, and they'll usually be pretty good with it. But that also, just, no one uses it anymore, because it's kind of useless now. Oh. Oh god, this is going to be a bit of a... No, I couldn't. I knew he is capable of having fun, so I just couldn't WM1 him. It's like... And that Pyro who's doing it ironically actually has a soul. But yeah, back to the shotguns. Again, Panic Attack. Why can Pyro equip that? Like, Scorch Shot is just a troll who just goes around spamming it everywhere, speaking of which. Scorch Shot Pyros will just spam this thing everywhere they go. They are that just irritating. Don't really expect them to kill you, just expect him to be a complete irritant. Just expect him to be like this really annoying irritant who just keeps spamming this thing everywhere. General rule is, you'll know if there's a Scorch Shot Pyro on a server because they are just this obnoxious troll of a pyro. Yeah, they are just this obnoxious troll of a creature. And of course he wins because I miss. And he has full health. But, you know, that's really it. For Flare, Pyros are typically either this god who hits... They either think they're amazing and are completely useless, or a combo Pyro, or are this god that somehow manages to hit them from across the map. Yeah, you won't know until you get... You just have to... I'm gonna attack the Demo Knight. Oh, you want a Pyro battle, do you? But, yeah, that's really it. Detonator, does anyone use that now? I see someone who's just using it because they can. Because it is a really, really obtuse choice. It's just, like, why would you use it? The Scorch Shot's, like, better in every way. You know, it's just that thing that the Scorch Shot's sort of better in every way. How can you not see this coming? Do you have to protect the sniper? Oh! Got it there, you bastard! Oh, that's good. Again, Gas Pastor is a clueless pyro or someone who forgot to change their MBM loadout because it is just that useless. What's the other one? The Jetpack is the Flyro, just expect them to appear from anywhere. Just expect the Flyro to just be everywhere at once. They're that good. I can get in a Demo Knight battle. Now I'm going to be the obnoxious Scorch Shot Pyro. Oh, he got the random crit as well, did he? Bastard! But, I think that's it for Pyro secondaries. I think I actually have all of them. Pyro melee, only noobs use the Fire Axe. Winners, Pyro Sharks use the Neon Annihilator, never expect them to leave the water. That's just the reskin. I don't think anyone really uses it. Like, any achievement item is going to be pretty bad. Pybro, but unfortunately quite rare. Like, just someone who's doing it just to pan everyone. They're really not going to be doing anything serious. Pyro who just doesn't believe in medics, or there are no medics, and old school combo Pyro who just refuses to let it die, and Pyro who's just gotta go fast. Insert Sonic the Hedgehog meme. Ah! Everyone's favourite, the Demo Knight. Oh wait, no, the Demo Man. Well, let's face it. Pill Launcher could be anyone. There could be a complete noob or a complete pro. You don't really know. General ruling sort of applies. You know, it's one of those general rule applies things. Oh no, he's on our team! Oh no. But yeah, so there could be anyone. Iron Bomber, again, don't really expect someone who uses a bit more thinking with their pilling, but it's still pretty much brainless spam. Where did he go? And why are you running away from the Demo Knight that can't move? You know, that's really it for the Iron Bomber. It's just expect him to be a little better than regular pill demos, but just expect him to be a little better. Yeah, Lock and Load is it's either someone who's good with it, who's like just refused to let it die. even though it really should, because it's kind of crap. Or it's a demo who just can't aim regular pills and thinks he needs it. You know, they're not great, a lot of lock and load demos. They're usually very poor. Loose Cannon, normally doing some form of pirate demo thing, and are usually alright. I mean, they're never one rule with a pirate demo is they're never amazing. I mean, some of them are... It depends what they're doing. Some of them are amazing and some of them are terrible. They're just one of those ones where it does just wildly random, but they'll usually get quite a few kills. Because it is quite an effective weapon. Oh my god, I thought I got slap killed, but no, it's a fish scout. You know what I need? I need a proper Demo Knight's weapon. But... yeah, so that's it for demo. Oh wait, no, there's the parachute. Like... does anyone... The only people I see using that are, like, caber joke demos. That's it. That's all I ever see using it. Yeah, it really is that joke weapon demo. It's like the man treads for Soldier. You don't even see it. Oh yeah, I missed base jumper on Soldier, so... it's either Trojans or Airstrike, that's it. You know, that really is all it is. Oh no, he saw me! I mean, he saw me, but he still died. Typical Gibbous vision. Typical Gibbous vision right there. He saw me, but he still died. So it's not like it's any different. Of course, then there's the booties, which is very much you're a Demo Knight if you see them. Their skill level varies wildly, but they're always a Demo Knight, even when they really shouldn't be. You almost never see the booties with the stickies, like almost never. Oh no, run away! I know I'm scared of Fish Scout too. I know I'm scared of it too. Oh my god, it's a flying fish! It's a flying fish! Where the hell is it going? I can't figure out where it's going! It's amazing. I got fished! I killed the demo, but not the fish cat! Oh well, that's demo primaries. The booties and the peg leg are the same thing. I mean, peg leg is usually going a bit more pirate themed because, well, pirate themed demo is very, very popular. But that's about it, really. How have I not got a worse kill to death ratio? Seriously. That's going to get out of my wick. You know, that's really it for demo primaries. Demo secondaries, sticky spam. Some people are gods, some people are just shit, and some people get kills when they really, really shouldn't. Like, they just get like massive amounts of sticky kills just out of nowhere for no reason. Like, the stickies are nowhere near anyone, but they still go off and massacre everyone. Like, you know, they somehow managed to get like 1,000,000 sticky kills despite not actually hitting a single one. You know, that... oh, fuck, Dragon's Fury Pyro, run away. That really is a case of just run away. But, you know, Scottish Resistance just... they're never going to kill anyone. They're just not. Killing people is not in the definition of a Scottish Resistance demo. A Scottish Resistance demo will usually lay 1,000,000 off them, but never actually, what's the word? Get a single kill with it, because they're like completely inattentive. They never actually watch their stickies, so they never actually manage to do anything. You know, it's... yeah, I'm a demo with full charge, boy! Ow! Body shoots! Yeah, what did I expect a dumbass sniper that doesn't pay attention to anything? hell Demo Knight's fast. But, sorry, I got distracted by how fast Demo Knight is. Oh no, it's the magical fish scout! Boom! But, yeah, that's a... Oh yeah, there's a quickie bomb launcher. Does anyone even use that? I mean, you expect them to spam stickies, that's all you expect from them. That's all I can expect from a quickie bomb launcher demo, is just sticky spam on the next level. It's like, just next level sticky spam. Why is there so many pyros all of a sudden? Like, just... Now, that's funny, is that it really is just like, that's just... Yeah, quickie bombs just expect sticky spam from them. They're not gonna lay traps, they're just gonna sticky spam. That's what they're gonna do. You know, they are very much the sticky spam demo, so just expect that. You won't be disappointed, you'll probably get exactly what you expect. The charge is usually a hybrid knight, skill level varies. Persian Persuader is usually a purist demo knight who, again, skill level varies massively. You know, the skill level varies massively, absolutely massively. The Tide Turner is usually this asshole demo knight who just turns around corners and gets you out of nowhere. Splendid Screen again is just it's going to be like a pure demo knight. You're not going to typically see this as a hybrid knight's weapon. This is usually a demo knight, and oh look, they're capping now because they can't win legit. You know, they can't like play high tower properly, so they're just going to cap. Oh, he could have let me get the taunt kill. But no. Yeah. So, oh, and then there's a sticky jump, which is either a troll, it's just someone doing it as a joke, or it's this amazing demo that zooms around the map. It's normally either a complete joke build, usually involving the caver, or this amazing god who just zooms around the entire map, who just zooms around, being amazing. You know, that's really one of it. That's really what it is, I've found. They're having this amazing battle demo that's... You know, or that it's like complete bag of shit, really. You know, that's really what they're either just like sticky jumpers are either a troll or a god. That's it. Yeah, they're not you. Oh, demo has a lot of melee. Bottle, only ever see it on noobs. Very few good people use the bottle. Pretty much any demo uses the pan, and it is always going to crit. Katana demo's nowhere near what it used to be. They can be still pretty dangerous as a demo knight, but they're not exactly a massive threat anymore. Yeah, they're not exactly the massive threat that they used to be. Yeah, that's really it for the Katana demos. They used to crit every single time. Axe is usually a demo knight that just gets crits all the time and will always crit you no matter what you do. You know, that's what the Axe demo is. Highlander is... The Highlander is one of those weird ones where it either goes spectacularly well or spectacularly bad. You know, it's one of those things that does either spectacularly well or spectacularly awful. It's really is a weird one and it can be like the same person as well. It's not like it's the same person who always You know, it's not like there's one person who's always a god. It's, if you can get heads, you usually get a pretty big kill streak with it. If not, you usually die pretty quickly. If you can't get that first head, you are pretty much stuck. Oh look, the capping scouts. But there's the pain train again, same as the soldier. If you see a demo with that, just expect them to be someone who goes to the point religiously. That is pure demo knight. You'll never see a hybrid knight with that thing. The Persian, whatever that thing is called, I can't even remember what it's called. It's just, what is it called? I can't even tell what it's called because the description on it's too long. Well, whatever that thing is called, that is only ever used by demo knights, and they will usually always have full charge as well. And there's a Cled Member, which is like, I don't even know what that does. I just expect it. It's just, again, it's just a demo knight's weapon. You never really expect anything else. You know, it's one of those things that it's just a demo knight and nothing else. You know, and then of course there's a Caber, which no serious demo I have ever seen uses. It's always a joke demo who will just fly at you with it and try and kill you. That's all it ever is. It's always a complete joke of a weapon. You know, it's always a joke class. You never see anyone serious using the Caber. Fat Scout superior to Scout! Apparently superior to heavies too. But, you know, so that's really it for demo, I think. I might have missed some, but mostly reskins. Most reskins you don't expect anything different than the stock they're from, unless it's Japan. Or some of the sniper ones. You know. Oh, just capping. Why can't I just embrace the fat swoop? Now, there's heavy. Stock minigun could be anyone. Tommy Slav is usually pretty solid. Usually a Tommy Slav heavy is pretty good, actually. But they are also capable of having fun, although not as much. You know, not quite as allergic to fun as, say, the original Soldier, for example. But they're not. They tend to take it a bit more seriously, or they have it just to fill out a set like this. Hualong Kita just really hates spies and will usually stick themselves to a cart. Brass Beast is... There's really two types of Brass Beast heavies. They are either completely useless, or they are someone who glues themselves to the cart and never leaves. Yeah, you even whipped out a Bushwhacker and couldn't win. The Fat Scout wins! But that's really it for the time. It's like, oh yeah, the Brass Beast. What? Oh yeah, Natasha is usually glued to the cart or really hates scouts. That's really it. It's either they glue themselves to the cart, or they just really hate scouts. You know, that's what they are. Oh, you want to fight, do you? Well, I'm gonna... Oh god, he's blocking the door! Oh, you want a melee fight, do you? See, he's nice! And that spy isn't. You know, I was dancing with a scout. Like, you know, I came out and danced with him. I could have stood behind the door, but no! The asshole spy comes. You know, unfortunately that was some of most spies. I think that's all the heavy miniguns. I don't think he actually has many. No, he really doesn't. Because I have all of them. Stock shotgun, could be anyone. Usually lower skill. Or a fat scout. This is exclusively for fat scouts. Panic attack, well, heavies can equip that. But, like, I've never seen them with it. You know, it's one of those things that you just never see him with it, because it's kind of... It's a weapon that requires you to get close, and, well... Oh, speaking of noob heavy... Yeah, told you the asshole scout would do that. But, okay, Buffalo Steak is a group keep heavy, or someone who plays like a joke. Sandwich heavies are either selfish bastards who never give it to anyone, or give it to everyone. I don't think there's a distinction. They don't seem to care whose team it is, they just give it to everyone, or as a hoovie, or kind of a selfish asshole who never gives it to anyone. That's it, really. The Locos bars are heavies who tend to not have medics nearby, but still want the healing, but don't want to be who want to be a bit more capable in the field with X. 50 extra health is nothing to laugh at. Second banana, I really can't say what I expect, because I've never seen any. You know, it's one of those things I've just never seen any, so I don't know what to expect with it. You know, it's hard to expect something when you never see them. Spah! But, you know, you can't expect anything when you can't Oh, come back here, you little bitch! And he's not dead, I'm sure of it. But, yeah, that's heavy in a nutshell. Oh wait, did I miss what? Oh yeah, the fish cake is some... I'm going to say it because, yes, it is a reskin of the Locos bar, but it's such a rare reskin, I've got to mention it, is that I see anyone with that, I'm thinking, how the hell... They're usually... they're usually a trader, I think, when you see them. They're not... Just a really obtuse choice. It's just like one of those things that you never see. I just had to bring it up because of that. Now, I think that was it for heavy secondaries, because heavy doesn't get many. Melee, stock fists, could be anyone. You know, it's one of those things where they really could be anyone. And he still whips out that minigun, because he is an asshole. Yeah. You know, the fat scout comes at you. Nah, don't engage it in kind. No, just be a dick. But, yeah. You know. But, yeah. A stock fist could be anyone. A poker fist could be anyone who just don't like the stock fists. Mittens are always jokes. They're usually a joke. They're usually a hoovie who only ever taunts kills you, because that's what they do. These things are, again, typically only used by joke heavies, notably the fat scouts. You know, he's just gone for the health bar. Ow. Katana demoed. He just gets crit punched. Well, isn't that karma? Oh! Buffalo Snake Heavy! Oh. See, that's the thing, Choco's been like that all the time. Oh yeah. Gloves are running urgently is... You only see them... You expect them to either have a medic up their butt or be completely clueless, Because let's face it, they've been nerfed so hard that you basically need a medic up your butt to use them properly. Because otherwise that crippling health loss will kill you. You need the overheal just to survive. I'm sorry, I have to break my rule. Oh, no, the spy came. That's good. Spy actually did its job. Oh look! Languine! Trying to be an asshole and jump in my face and get stabbed! Didn't work, but... So I saw him go in, but... I think that's it for heavy melee. There's a sentry. How can an engineer babysit a sentry? That's the question. Notice I deliberately didn't kill the engineer. I just decided to destroy his sentry. But yeah, I think that's it for heavy. Actually, heavy doesn't. Oh yeah, fists of steel. I almost and the bear claws. Bear claws are group keep heavy, usually paired with the buffalo stake. Never going to be taking anything seriously with them. And fists of steel are usually heavies that don't underestimate the power of melee. You know, they're usually pretty sensible and often quite try-hardy that you don't expect too much fun from. Or, there's another type of Fist of Steel heavy, is they're the type of heavy who puts them out under group keep as a joke. You know, they're not... it depends where they are. If they're the group keep, they're not serious at all. And normally, otherwise they're very serious. You know, that's it for heavy. I'm just going to have to go till I die, because I'm not going to just die in the middle of a match. Oh, you want to fight, do ya? Oh, God, he's got crits as well. Oh, you know, that's it for heavy, so what class is next? Engineer. Shotgun could be anyone. Thompson is someone who is either usually pretty bad because it's been nerfed. Well, it's not by choice that they're bad with a Thompson. It's just that the Thompson is really, really fucking awful now. Like really awful. Like beyond awful. It's that bad. Baited, but yeah, that's it. So engineer is, you know, Thompson's was bad, shotgun could be anyone. Frontier Justice is usually a mini bastard who puts his mini out in really aggressive spots just to farm up crits for his Frontier Justice. They are usually complete assholes. Widowmaker NGs think they're hot shit, but are usually just shit. I can't compete with that. Katana crits. I can't compete with that. Fungineer time! And no, I'm not going to build a fucking mini. And the Rescue Ranger, just expect them to turtle like crazy. They're never going to not... They're just going to turtle for eternity. That's what they're going to do. They're an engineer who lives and dies by their sentry. They give up their only really offensive weapon for their sentry. You know, they just give up everything for their sentry. They're that kind of engineer. Now, engineer only has 3 secondaries. The stock pistol, which is pretty much everyone. Don't expect anything because you kind of can't. Remember what I said about Widowmaker NGs thinking they're hot shit, but usually being completely useless? Well, there we go. There goes a demonstration of that. It's just my... They're usually battle NGs as well. I love how no one's killed this yet. I love that. I think that's hilarious. But I've got to slap it to give it some ammo. It's done so much damage. Oh no! The try-hardy is heavy! He got man-treaded! Talk about karma! Talk about karma! But, yeah. So, pistol could be anyone. Wrangler is someone who's usually got their sentry in a really bad spot and is using it to compensate for the fact that the sentry doesn't have enough range. They're usually not great. In fact, they're usually really, really bad. Wrangler NGs. And they usually turtle like crazy. And then there's well, I can't remember what it's called, a short circuit, where it really is just a case of they are either a joke NG, or they are a serious turtle. Normally a 4 or more, actually. I don't tend to see him use that seriously. People just do it because it's a big lightning ball, which is just hilarious. So, yeah, there's that. So, engineer primary stock wrench could be anyone, because it's got no downsides. The Southern Hospitality is I really hate spies NG. You know, they're the kind of NG that who has really bad luck with crits and will always hate spies. Like, well, you know, they're that NG. The Jag is usually a pretty serious engineer. You don't tend to see... Jag NGs also tend to be quite good. They tend to be very serious. Eureka Effect, I honestly can't say I see it enough to really judge it, get any expectations for it. I just expect them to be a bit odd. Because it's the really odd choice, so I just expect them to be a bit odd. You know, it's one of those things that it's just such an odd choice, you expect them to be a bit odd. You know, it's just how you expect. And are there overwrenches? I don't know if there are. How is this getting kills? It's just a level 1 built and hilariously aggressive. And there goes the scout that just runs at me and I die. Because I can't hit him, but he can hit me every time. And I think that's actually it for NG branches. There really aren't many. Oh yeah, how could I forget the Funslinger? AKA, this is the biggest asshole on the server. Medic. Now, Medic, thankfully there isn't a lot, so... There's Needle Medic, like stock needles, which, like, again, could be anyone. Usually not the best medics, though. The best medics nearly always have the crossbow, but so do some of the worst medics, so... You know, like, any medic who takes himself way too seriously will have the crossbow. They might not be good, but they'll have the crossbow if they take themselves way too seriously. You know, they're that kind of medic. Blutsauger is a battle medic, true and true. This thing is just, you can't expect anything from this, because it is just such an obtuse choice. This thing is just such a bizarre choice of weapon, it's just like, you can't expect anything from it. It's a bizarre choice. You just expect this medic to be really unpredictable. Like, 1 second they'll be just, like, medic healing their team, and the next second they'll be just charging you with, like, full Uber. For no reason. Just expect them to be a bit crazy. Crossbow medics just take it way too seriously, because it is the meta weapon for a good reason. You know, it's the meta for a good reason. The crossbow, it's kind of ridiculous. I'm just building up a bit of Uber. So I got speed! You know, I'm just falling into my own little, like, just be random. Again, probably personal bias. Medigun and stock could be anyone, from a god to a complete pile of shit. Kritzkrieg, it's really a case of they're either a pocket buddy, or just someone who thinks, ooh, damage is good, but really has no idea of the power of Ubers. Yeah, they have no idea how powerful Ubers are, so they sort of use the Kritzkrieg thinking it's good when it really, really isn't. You know, it's a really bad weapon, the Kritzkrieg. It's one of those things that the only way it works is if you've got a bloody pocket buddy. And even then, it's a bit... You know, it's only good on a pocket buddy who knows exactly... You know, it's only good on the pocket buddy. So, I'm not going to do the rest of these in a match, because I've ran out of time, really. I love how my joke loadouts managed to get 55 kills. But, yeah, so that's it for me. That's pretty much it. Oh yeah, there's the Vaccinator, who is either going to be completely useless and probably has it stuck on bullet resistance all the time, or is going to be this pretty good who keeps a team alive. It's basically, if you see a Vaccinator medic who doesn't have bullet resist on, they're probably pretty good. Quick Fix is the choice for battle medics, and typically another choice for the pocket medic, so it's typically a battle or a pocket medic. You don't typically see them otherwise, because it's not that useful. No one, noobs or someone doing a joke battle medic for the bone saw. Pretty much any medic who takes themselves even remotely seriously will have a uber saw. It's just that good. Joke only. Man, just the group keep only. I don't have an insert picture of Vitasaur somewhere and click on and hover over that. And that's just like noob who thinks it's good even though it's like really crap and I never see anyone use it since it's been changed. I never saw anyone before because it was like a straight downgrade. Hippocratic Oath is probably someone on voice chat who's communicating enemy health to people so that the soldier can come and pick them off. Again, probably a pocket soldier's friend. You know, pocket medic for a soldier. So, on to sniper. Could be anyone. For stock, could be anyone. Thinks they're hot shit, but is usually a pile of crap. There's two types of... There's three types of Machina snipers. One's really rare, which is the first one, which is the Stealth Pro. Who actually gets headshot after headshot, and then you realise he actually has a Machina. They're rare. Then there's the complete and utter noob, who, again, they see an extra damage and they default to using it. They usually sit in spawn charging body shots and hit them sometimes. They are just annoying. Then there is the asshole. The person who knows they can't headshot, who will go somewhere, not necessarily like meta, like balconies, but will charge up body shots, shoot someone, and taunt after every kill. They are there just to piss people off. And sometimes it works, it gets rid of an annoying sniper, so don't knock them. They know what they're doing, and they're doing it on purpose. Anyone using the classic either thinks there's some sort of god who will constantly get no-scopes, or they're just joking around and trying to get no-scopes. Yeah, that really is it. Piss gun used to be the body shotter's weapon of choice, and to be honest, you never expect anything less than a full charge with that thing. Like, ever. I don't know why, but I never see them. Like, ever. I don't know what it's called. Bizarre bargain, that's it. You never see them. You'd think that it would be like, because of its stats, it would be like, after 2 shots, that becomes a straight upgrade over stock. You know, after you get your second head, that's the same as stock, and after you get your third head, it's a straight upgrade, and yet no one uses it. Ever. It's like, it's a good weapon, but nobody ever uses it. So, like, you see someone using that, give them credit, because they're at least using it. And they probably are quite good as well. They might actually be quite good. They might be really good or really bad. At least they won't be body shotting you all. They're typically not body shotters. So they'll either miss you all the time or get loads of headshots. You won't see many body shots from them, thankfully. So they're kind of a nice sniper. Well, the Kunstman, well, you either expect it to be the most useless person on your entire team, or someone who gets random kills out of nowhere because the arrow hit detection decides it wants to be their friend today. Yeah, that really sums up the Kunstman. Noob or joke sniper. Really hates pyros. Typically just picks a spot and stays there, but it's not always like a balcony spot though. They can be anywhere and they just stand there forever. They don't typically move. They'll typically find a spot and stay there. Thinks that spies can't kill them, usually quite thick. And ever since they put that nerf on it, it's no longer like a choice for an aimbot. You know, aimbots no longer seem to use it now. They can't get a medic with a button, keep them overhealed, or stops them being quick-scoped. So, it used to be like the aimbot's weapon of choice. But now it's kind of like, meh. Like, it's really, really bad. And they think they're immortal to spies, but they really aren't. Usually a Razorback Sniper is really, really bad. Like, Gibbous level bad. Who uses that? Like, seriously. I'm thinking, if I see anyone with a cleaner's carbine, I'm thinking, either you are the thickest person on Earth, or you are actually using it as a joke. You know, if you don't see them using it 24/7, just take pity on them. Because it is that bad. I expect them to be awful because they can't be any better because it's just a straight downgrade over stock, which is already spectacularly crap. Girardi does, again, it's like the Man Mill, there's really three types. There's the one that throws it into a big group for their team to kill, the one who use it to extinguish themselves, and the ones who use it to extinguish their ends. The ones who throw it into a group, oh, and there's a fourth one with Girardi, which is throws it onto a spy nearby, and then Girardi chops. You know, the Girardi chop. That really is it. Noob. I don't see anyone good using stock. The Shahansha is just noob again, because no one good uses it because it's kind of crap. It's kind of like a straight downgrade most of the time. And Frying Pan, again, that's kind of Sniper's default stock weapon, but more people use it because it's the pan and it's funny. Bushwhacker is any sniper with Girardi will have that. Guaranteed. And they will use it aggressively. Again, Necro Smash is just a weird cosmetic that like I've never seen anyone really use. The Tribal Shiv I see, typically snipers who really hate spies but aren't like stupid enough to use the Razorback, use the Tribal Man Shiv, and I know I'm pointing at the Necro Smash, but I don't have a Tribal Man Shiv because it's kind of bad. They usually think they're a lot better than they are as well, but to be honest, that could be said of most snipers, is they usually think they're god, but they're complete ass, which is like 99% of all snipers in TF2. So on to the spy. Let's just finish this off really quickly because I've got a stream to do very shortly. So, spy, stock revolver. There's two types of spy that use it. The one that actually is pretty decent with it, or the one that has no idea it exists and never ever uses it. Yeah, that really is all I can say. You either expect, if you see it come out, chances are they're going to actually be decent with it. Otherwise, they're never going to use it, because they don't know it exists, because most crap spies only knife. Diamondback is usually a spy who thinks they're hot shit and will hit every single crit, 99% of the time, even when they gain the crit, which they don't always do. They often miss every single one. So they usually think they're hot shit, but aren't. Ambassador, again, think they're hot shit. Most of them aren't, but there are some really, really good ones out there. Some Ambassador spies are like amazing, and most of them are just shit. And some of them just do it to punish Razorbacks like me. And Electron J is, well, what everyone knows it is. It's the Dead Ringer's best friend, and it's just there to... It's the immortal spy who refuses to die. It's the spy who's either like permanently cloaked or permanently dead ringing. Yeah, that's really all there is to say about that. Oh wait, there's the Enforcer. Anyone who uses the Enforcer is like, they just feel pity for him, because like it's so bad now. They've nerfed it so hard. It used to be so good that it was banned in competitive matches, because competitive matches ban anything that isn't stock. Anything that's better than stock, they ban it outright. So I'm pretty sure they ban that as well. But knives... Of course, stock knife could be anyone, could be amazing spy, could be a terrible spy. Spicicle just really hates pyros. Expect them to... Typically not a dead ringer either. Don't expect them to dead ringers often. Because they usually have the Spicicle to defire themselves when they go into cloak, so the pyros can't track them. Your Eternal Reward, just... I never expect anything good from a Your Eternal Reward spy. They're usually pretty bad. And they're usually aggressive with the revolver as well. Because they're kind of, well, their knife is kind of crap. It's... Big earner. Typically... They're either using it because they think spy needs nerfing, or they think they're hot shit and will go on a massive stab. They're either... No, wait, no. Let me change that. So they're either a spy who uses the speed boost to run away and disappear, or they're a spy who uses the speed boost and tries to go on a stabbing spree, thinking they're hot shit, but usually failing badly. Yeah. Then there's... oh yeah, might as well mention the Wonga Prick, which is the least used spy weapon, because I don't think anyone has it, and it's a reskin of like the shittiest knife ever. Oh, better mention this as well. Sharp Dresser, the Assassin's Creed wrist knife. Most people who use that think they're hot shit. They aren't. They're some of the worst spies you'll ever see. Usually paired with the Assassin's Creed Hood, the Dashin Hashashin, they're usually absolutely awful. There, I said it. Invis Watchers, there's only 3 of these. Stock, I don't expect a good spy when I see a stock Invis Watch, because it's kind of crap. You know, it's kind of really crap. You know, the Cloak and Dagger it has the same cloak rate. You know, it lasts just as long, and because you can stay cloaked in it, if you just stand still, it regenerates. It's kind of better. It's, you know, anyone who notices a health pack disappear will not know. You know, if they don't notice the health pack disappearing while they're watching it, they won't notice you when you decloak for half a second to claim your ammo. So it's not really a downside. It's a pure upgrade. So it really comes down to noob who doesn't know better or doesn't have better, or someone who doesn't have that and hates the Dead Ringer, because there's a lot of that. So it comes down to the Dead Ringer and the Cloak and Dagger. Dead Ringer, well, you know exactly what to expect. The spy never dies. It just always unless you see the spy in the hit kill feed twice, like immediately after you kill it, it's not dead and it's gonna come back. Some Dead Ringer spies are terrible. Even the worst Dead Ringer spies are a pain in the arse. And I think that's the problem. It's got a very low skill cap and a very low skill floor. Cloak and Dagger, they're either really bad or really obnoxious. Like, they just stab someone and then disappear for a few minutes, and then stab another and just disappear. They are really annoying. But that's really it. Oh wait, no, there's sappers. Now, some people think this red tape recorder is terrible. I see it more of the time. I see that a red tape recorder spy is someone who really hates engineers and wants them to be frustrated. Because typically it's better for attacking babysat sentries. You typically see more of them in babysat sentry nests. You sort of see it more that way. You know, because a red tape recorder spy typically doesn't actually kill the buildings. Runs in, lays a few red tape recorders. At least one of the engineers' buildings is going down a level. At least 2 of them are going down a level if he saps all 3 different types. So at least 2 are going down. It can be used to infuriate an engineer, and also make it another subtype. They tend to be a spy who isn't so much a selfish asshole. They tend to help their team by lowering the engineer's building so its heavy can easily push through them. Rather than and then there's the sapper spy, which is usually just spam saps until it's dead. You know, there are like all stock things, they're either terrible or amazing. You know, they can range from terrible all the way to amazing and everywhere in between. So yeah, sappers, that really is it. I didn't even mention the PDA kit for engineer because the only difference is a strange one. So, actually covers everything. So, that's that long video sorted. Let's just see what my... Ooh, new crap. I think I did have a soldier dud. Yes, I did. And that... Yes, just so you know, that rocket jumper is still there if anyone wants it. Ew. So... Oh crap. Wrong one. No, I saw by class. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation links in the description as per usual, as the list of all past videos. Good. Bye!